Imagine you're at work and suddenly a customer comes up to you when you're working behind the counter, storming up to you, and he bangs a product on the counter. The customer is visibly frustrated and he's outraged at you. Even though the situation may not be your fault, how would you react? Would you match their frustration or remain silent, or would you remain calm and you attempt to find a solution? Dealing with an angry customer is unfortunately something that almost everyone will have to experience in the workforce at some point. No matter what business you're in or position, knowing how to deal with these situations can make a big difference for you and your company. According to Eptica, a customer service tool, 80% of customers are likely to continue doing business with a company that resolves complaints quickly. Today, I'm talking about 3 strategies for handling these angry and frustrated customers effectively. The first solution we talk about is active listening. The second solution we talk about is staying calm and professional. And the third solution is focusing on solutions that solve the issue. Now we get into what these solutions mean and how you may be able to implement them into your workplace. The first solution I talk about is active listening. And the reason it's very important to do is because when someone's upset, they want to feel heard and acknowledged. And understanding them and active listening means fully focusing on the customer. You acknowledge their frustrations and you show them you fully care about their problem. Let the customer vent to you without interrupting or defending yourself immediately. It's very useful because sometimes people just need to express their concerns and their issues. You could paraphrase the customer's problem by saying, "I understand you're upset because your product you ordered was delayed." This shows the customer you're listening and it shows you validating them. You could ask clarifying questions to help you discover the real issue, because sometimes it's hard to understand the real issue through their frustration. By listening actively to someone, you're already de-escalating the situation because the customer feels acknowledged. The customer sees that you're just not hearing them, but you're truly understanding them. The second tactic I talked about to dealing with angry customers is keeping calm and professional. It can sound easy, but it can really be the hardest step sometimes because it's natural to get defensive at people who are mad at you. But your reaction to this frustrated person can possibly make the situation worse, which is why remaining calm and professional can help diffuse it sometimes. Keep a low and steady tone, make sure not to display any attitude, and make sure to not to match their volume. Maintaining good body language can resemble being calm and professional. Make sure to not do any rude gestures. For example, rolling your eyes, any abrupt hand movements. It's very important not to. If a customer shouts, "I'm never coming back here," you could say, "I'm sorry you feel that way. How can we make this right for you?" Staying calm helps shift the situation from anger to a more settled and calm tone. The last thing I talk about today is finding a viable solution to the problem, which can be the most effective sometimes. Seems simple, but it can actually be super difficult, which is why I'm going over this. Sometimes offering a simple apology, even though the issue may not even be your fault or something you have to do with, can go a really long way. For example, you could say something like, "I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I appreciate your patience." You could offer an alternative or replacement product that matches what they need, or a refund even. Just make sure to follow through with what you say. If you say you will fix something, just do it. Dealing with angry customers does not have to be overwhelming. By using active listening to understand their concerns and staying calm and professional to de-escalate the situation and offering clear solutions so you can turn a negative encounter into a positive one. Next time you unfortunately have to deal with a frustrated customer and an angry customer, just take a deep breath. And remember, the angriest customer can turn into your happiest one. Thank you.